I'm Martha. I'm the Youth Services Librarian at the Auburn branch of the Cranston Public Library. But right now, I'm at Roger Williams Park, and we're going to do a little bit of a yoga story time. So the book that I'm going to be reading is Yoga Bunny by Brian Russo, and it's one of my favorite books to read with kids. And if you look on the inside cover, you can see the yoga bunny already doing all sorts of poses. All right, so there he is. One morning, Bunny crawled out of his hole, rubbed his eyes, and let out a big yawn. Can you do that with me? Can you yawn? This is a perfect morning to do yoga, he said. Bunny, we're going to get up now. Everybody stand. He dropped his head and arms down toward his feet, coming into a forward fold. So we're all going to do a forward fold, okay? You're going to bend and touch the ground, okay? And we're going to breathe in and breathe out and breathe in and breathe out. That should feel good. You should feel stretches on the back of your legs. Just then, Lizard came walking by. "Good morning, Lizard," said Bunny. "Would you like to do yoga with me?" "I hate everything about mornings. I wish I could go back to bed," Lizard said angrily. And with that, Lizard stomped away. Can you stomp with me? Stomp, 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 stomp. Bunny was disappointed, but he took a deep breath, placed his hands on the ground, stepped backward, and lifted his hips high up in the air, coming into downward dog. So we're going to do that. We're going to put our hands on the ground. We're going to put our feet back and your bum in the air and breathe in and breathe out and breathe in and breathe out. This is good to get all of the blood back into your head from your toes. It's really good if you need to focus. His friend Fox came hurrying by. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Can you do that with me? Zoom, zoom, zoom. He was moving so fast, he startled Bunny. "Out of my way, Bunny," he said. "I'm in a very big rush." "Maybe you could take a minute and do this yoga pose with me," Bunny suggested. "It might help you slow down." "No thanks," Fox replied. "I'd rather be in a big rush than to do something so silly." And he hurried away. Let's zoom again. Ready? Zoom, zoom, zoom. Bunny felt a little sad, but he took a deep breath, stood up tall, placed his hands in front of his heart, and balanced on one foot, coming into tree pose. Now this can be a little bit difficult, so you can start your tree down here, in the middle of your leg, or pull it all the way up, okay? And breathe in, and breathe out, and breathe in, and breathe out. And you can put your foot down. Just then, Bird flew down, landing right on Bunny's head. Hiccup! I've had a bad case of the hiccups, and I've tried everything to stop them, said Bird. "Well," Bunny said, "maybe you can do this tree pose with me. It can calm you down, and that might help with your..." "No way," Bird said. "I'd rather live with these hiccups than stand on one leg." And with that, Bird flew away. Can you fly with me? Flap, 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 flap. Will anyone ever want to do yoga with me, Bunny wondered. But then he reminded himself that doing yoga alone is better than not doing yoga at all. Just like doing story time at home is better than not doing story time at all. Just as Bunny took a deep breath, stepped back, bent his front leg, and reached his arms way up, coming into warrior pose, 2 little mice came walking by. Now don't forget to be really strong in your warrior pose. You're going to reach up towards the sky, you're going to bend your front leg, and make sure you feel really strong like a warrior. So go, ha! Can you do it again? Ha! Very good. Let's see what the mice were up to. What do you think he's reaching for? whispered one of the mice. I don't know, but it must be very valuable. We better reach for it too. And so the mice stepped back, bent their front legs, and reached their arms way up, coming into warrior pose, just like Bunny. As they had their arms stretched way up and their eyes towards the sky, they noticed Bird flying by. What do we think Bird's gonna do? Bird still had the hiccups, but he came to join them, pressing his wings together in front of his heart, lifting up on one leg, coming into tree pose, just like Bunny and the mice. All of a sudden, they heard a loud noise. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Who do we think that is? Do you remember who Zoom, Zoom, Zoom was before? It's the fox. Fox came hurrying by and saw the friends standing in a circle, and he pressed his hands to the ground, stepped back, and lifted his hips, coming into downward-facing dog. So you probably remember this one. Put your hands on the mat and your feet back, bum in the air. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Good job. And he did that just like Bunny, the mice, and Bird. Bunny took a deep breath and lay down. So we're all lying down on the ground now, flat on your back, coming into resting pose, okay? So you're gonna come into resting pose. You're gonna lay all the way down on your mat and breathe in and breathe out and breathe in and breathe out. And Lizard came walking back and lay down, just like Bunny. Bunny was so happy that his friends had joined him that he opened his mouth and let out a big ohm. Let's do that together. Ready? Breathe in. Ow. And everyone else did the same. I know where I'm supposed to be, said Fox, not so angry anymore. It's here. Thank you, Yoga Bunny. The end.